I'm so excited that I can welcome yet another member of the District of Columbia Public Schools illustrious group of librarians. This is Eboni Henry. She is a former member of the executive board of the uh, American Library Association. So she was our voice 2 years ago. And she is the current vice president of the District of Columbia Library Association. Hey. So, on that note, I want everybody to welcome my friend who I would not be a Donors Choose ambassador if it was not for you. I've never
Thank
told you
you.
that, but I have to give you your flowers. I would
Thank
never
you.
be one unless it was for you. You guys pay attention to her presentation because she has some really great tips. Okay. All right. Take it away, huh?
Yeah, so I am going to be talking about Donors Choose, and my favorite place that I love to go that makes me feel rich is the Dollar Tree. So my presentation is called By Any Means Necessary. Let me do it as a begin. It's called By Any Means Necessary, Hook or Crook. I am Eboni M. Henry. That is my professional name. I have a cousin with the exact same name. So I put M so that you know the difference between me and her. It's spelled the same. And so that's what it is. I'm also known as Miss Henry in the streets to the kids and at Maury Elementary School. So let's get started. Ha. Have you done a donor's choose? And what is a donor's choose? I guess by reactions, can some of you raise your hands and or stars or hearts, whatever they call it, and let me know who has done a donor's choose before. I see Teresa has raised her hand. Candy with an I, Crystal. Yeah, I see the numbers are going up 9, 10, 12. Prissy with an I see you, I see you. Tamiko, yes. Suzette. So donors choose for the ones who don't know, because I see like 12 people of 182 people. It is a nonprofit organization. It was started by a teacher actually 2000. So we're only 24 years out of this program. And so it talks briefly about it. Was a teacher, Bronx, New York all day, every day. I'm from Manhattan, who thought about ways to get money for his colleagues to spend on books, art supplies, and materials that you need for your class. It is only for teachers, librarians, social workers at the school. It's not for admin. So like if your principal wanted to do a donors choose or your vice principal, they cannot do it. You can do it for them. I have actually done donors choose for like admin because they wanted to do a book club for another teacher and the teacher didn't know what they were doing. So they asked me to do it. So that's pretty much what donors choose is. Here is the website for donors choose. I would like to go to what it looks like. So let me see how to do that. Oh, no, that's too far behind. Uh-oh. Yeah, I got Dollar Tree. Um, how do I get this out of my way so I can see Dollar Tree? So I'm trying to get this removed from the top. No. Okay, we'll just start. We'll go to a different website and I guess I'll try to link it that way.
Okay, so we're still seeing the main page. So I don't know if you want to stop your presentation and go to the website or just click the tab at the top of the page.
So it says pause. Do you see what I'm doing now? I'll stop sharing. So I'll go back to myself. So I wanted to go to donors choose. If you guys could open up another screen for yourself. I want you to go to donors choose. so you can see what I've done. It really does not take a long time to do. I literally have done donors choose like from my cell phone. Now that's because I already have one started. So this is what my donor choose look like for me. As you can see, I have 2 projects that are due. You simply, like, I've gotten as far as computers, I've gotten like 12 or 16 Microsoft, which I know Microsoft's a little shaky now, Microsoft Surface Pros with a outer box cover and the keyboard. A couple of years ago, this was probably right before the pandemic, so we're talking about 19 and 2000. The way I like to do my donor shoes is find out like who is matching offers, and I do my programs like literally according to that. So this one is amazing. Projects for personal care, hygiene. I literally just did a donors choose for that. I started a girls group at my school, and it was a good opportunity to purchase like girls and boys, but I did the girls group and I bought boy supplies too. So we're talking deodorant. I got the little period pads and things like that. Mouthwash, toothbrushes, toothpastes, things like that, little toiletry bags to keep the stuff in. I was able to do that. So this would have been a good opportunity to do this one, because then it would have been matched by our organization. And those are quick ways to get your donor shoes fully funded quick. Never before funded pre-K. This is good for teachers. It says up to $750. So you can get little manipulatives for pre-K students. You can get additional books to read to your pre-K students. You may even want to get class sets depending on what size of your pre-K classes. You may want to get class sets to be able to give kids to start a library at home, their own home library. That's something I like to promote for literacy. Excuse me, I do a lot of students giveaways for books. I have carts outside. In my last school, I actually had a little book library, and it's all kind of different. This one is projects for teaching compassion, which is very important in the world that we live in right now. They have Tony the Tiger Kellogg for the PE teachers to do. So it's all these good things. So like, to me, that's the first tip, is to start with matching and then go from there, especially if it's like your first one, donors choose to do. But if you have something in mind, hey, go with what you have in mind. That's what's important. So there's Minds. The Confidence Within Me was the one that I did. Creative Minds is one that I did for students dealing with writing. I bought a lot of art tools and things like that. I have a relaxation zone, which people like to call the quiet zone. And that's a way that kids are able to sit down and tune themselves out of what's going on with the other students. And it's not all about always reading. Sometimes you just need to, you want to color. You want to color in library. I did one, music to my ears. That one was about getting instruments and getting, well, actually that one was about me getting replacement radio. I had a radio for 5 years, and in the middle of pre-K, the beginning of school year, my radio instantly just conked out, like in the middle of playing a song. So I literally used this donor shoes to just purchase another radio with like 2 CDs and a book. And that was fully funded fairly quickly. I've done, for my book club, I've done graphic novel book clubs. And so I just name it these little crazy things. Bonus books, those were another way to give away free books. Lounging in the library, I was able to get some bean bags and flexible seating, which is real popular in school. Reactivating school year 2020, that was probably some more books to get kids back into the library. This is like our full return, full school year 2021. Let's go back to the presentation. Now I see people's hands up. Was that your hands to ask a question, or your hands for just saying that you've done donors choose before?
Yeah, I think that's it. If you could lower your hands, that would be very helpful. Because I know a lot of people had them up. If you have a question, she will answer questions at the end of the presentation. You could put a question in the chat if you'd like. Thanks, y'all.
So, how do you promote your Donors Choose? So, Donors Choose is really good. Once you've completed your Donors Choose, there's literally a link that they give you to share with your friends and family on social media. So, you can share it on your Facebook, your Twitter, your Instagram. And that is usually like a pre um, set up to, because it hasn't really been approved. Sometimes it takes 24 hours to be approved. Sometimes it takes 7 hours. It just depends on who's working on it. But it's a way to kind of start getting money before it's kind of been really approved. And if it doesn't get approved, you'll just have like a credit of however much people have donated. Very few times is not going to get approved. They usually will, they're very good with working with you. It feels like a one-on-one grant specialist. If they feel like, you need to talk more about like, what are you using the funds for? Like you put in there a hair dryer, but you didn't explain that you would use a hair dryer sometimes if you have to wash the child's hair, something like that. They may, they'll give you the tips and the tools that you need to complete and be able to get a Donors Choose promoted. It also gives you an opportunity and link to share via email and text. You'll get like a URL to send to friends and family. At my last school, I would just send to one of the APs, and the AP, one of her little jobs was to share to other organizations that usually sponsored our school for programming. Now I'm at a like non-Title I school, so I don't do as many Donors Choose as I've done in the past. But when I've done them, only thing I have to do is give it to my classroom parents. She shares it with the greater good of the parents, and within hours, my Donors Choose is fully funded. Tell a friend and tell a friend, that is a good way to get your stuff promoted out. On my Instagram page, I have my URL for just my basic Donors Choose page, so that even if I don't have a Donors Choose going, people can still donate, which would be like a gift card, so that when you do have one, you just go ahead and take that gift card code, put it in, and put it towards your Donors Choose. Is there any questions at this time? Let's see if I can see the chat. Amy said her principal said it looks bad to do, I guess, a Donors Choose. Well, is she gonna give you the money if you don't have the things that you need? Yes, Casey says she has parents to set up a monthly Donors Choose, donating money. So that's cool. Heather says that she works at 2 and it's not allowed in one of them. But Amazon wish lists are very good. Yes, my new school, Amazon wish list is the thing to do. So that is cool too. Exactly. My people, my people know people, Sharon. Yes. Yeah. Candy says she used chat GPT to help with writing the project. So that's cool. I need to try that. Uh, Ashley Rose says she uses other people. Yes, Donald Choose has this new feature that started probably in the last 2 years, where you literally can copy somebody's list. And if you just scan in trying to figure out, I actually, when I did the confidence one for the toiletries, I just actually scanned and Googled who else is doing toiletries. And I copied and paste a lot of the products that they had, and then I did the other stuff through Amazon, my own personal things. So yes, search other people's, because it's always good to do them, and why not? That are, oh yes. So now 1K, that's one over 1,000 or 100. So that's what I mean, Sherry, about searching who is matching. So when I did the computers, I just searched who was matching. So only reason why I did computers is because there was a match for if you spent over $1,000 or $1,200, this particular company would match you. I want to say it was Best Buy at the time when I did two different ones with computers, and they were different matches, and they were within 6 months time. So I would say they may care a little bit, but girl, if you write that up real good, you could get you a remote vacuum cleaner. But yes, I would say look for who is matching. But if you don't find anything and you're looking to get something like by October, the best time to start working on your donors choose, I would say, is right now. Because people are looking for ways to like give to a teacher. You know, how can I give to a teacher? There's companies right now that are looking to start donating to teachers. They love us right now, right? Educators. So that is a way that you can just start now and just keep promoting it. Keep promoting it, especially if it's a high ticketed thing. Keep promoting it. And then if you promote it like on Twitter and stuff, shoot, start tagging people. You know, start tagging some local organizations. I've gotten a donor choose fully funded, like the balance was like $300 or $400, and this tow truck company in Virginia, they was probably really trying to get a tax write-off, paid off my donors choose. So like July, August is a good time. December, November, December is a good time because people are writing off, looking for things to write off their taxes. That's cool. Over 5,000. Is it only for the US? I want to say yes. I want to say it is only for the US. So let's go to my favorite place, Dollar Tree. So yes, Dollar Tree is no longer a dollar. It's like 125. And then I bought some things recently that said 150. So things in there are from 125 to I think they have like a $3 and $5 section in Dollar Tree. So some of the things that I would suggest that you can use in your classroom. So I did library centers a couple of years ago and had a whole one-on-one conversation with a librarian yesterday about the different ways she can do this year to get kids more involved, but to keep them seated and not running around the library. So this little thing right here is those book bags over the chair storage, and that is what I call like an activity book bag on a chair. So you can put like these pencils, these little small golf pencils, crowns in there. You can put coloring sheets in there. I have put books, you know, those like Where's Waldo type books or those illusion books. I put those in there. I put puzzles in there. Don't put too much because it is nylon and kind of cheap. And so it can rip. But that is a way that you can color coordinate your table sections. You can say red is for puzzles. So in those red book bag storage bins are just puzzles and maybe some coloring sheets, some word searches and things like that. And so kids know, like if they sit at the red table or they go to the red table once it's time to switch, that they are going to be doing puzzles that day. Or for that time in library or for 15 minutes, however you have it. I mainly was using it I was mainly using it for to keep them seated and to keep them busy. Then you have this kindness bingo, and these are the little counting chips that you can use, and there's another activity. I think October is anti-bullying month, but then there's also like this kindness week or something like that sometime during the year. It's just good to do in the beginning of the year about being kind and nice to each other. So I think that's fine to do. Some other things, great things, these little hooks, if you have the space and are able to do so, hooking things on, hanging things up. I put my little sign that we have to have for fire drills. I keep that by the door so that anytime there's a fire drill, I'm supposed to grab that. If I have it on my desk, I'm not finding it. I'm not grabbing it, and I'm short. So I hang that up. I got these new things. Oh, was so excited. I called Casey about it's hexagon felt board. And can you see it? No, because of my background. I got these things and it's little felt boards that I was like, oh, I have a hook. I can hang it up somewhere. I can use it for something. I can even put like glue a stick on there and put it around and use it. I usually make signs when I have to do my book clubs and I have to go pick the kids up for lunch. And I'll just stand at the top of the the top of the stairs of the library floor and just go like this and let the teacher know, like, these kids who is coming up to the stairs is coming to the library. I'm getting the kids. I also do monthly drawings for top readers. So usually the first 2 months of school, I do 10 kids and then I start breaking it down to like 3 or 5. But this is one of the things, this little small cards of Uno to go is one of the things that I put in my little treasure box and kids love. If you're looking for posters, you're not able to go to conference and get some free stuff. Dollar Tree has some great posters. They're $1.25. They're a nice, good size that you can hang up. They're laminating size. I remember I worked at, when I worked at the public library, there were good and easy ways to laminate. And that's like, this is the perfect size. You can go to Office Depot, Staples, and get it laminated. Then you can keep the posters. Again, as you can see, there's some books I lined up, some Judy Blume books for $1.25. Those are still popular. They have a good collection there. So that'd be another way sometimes to purchase some new books that are not very new, but they look new. Even if you have the ability to catalog them yourselves, you can go to Dollar Tree and get some books and do that. They had these amazing journals. Now these journals were $150. Now these did go up. I brought 3 of them. I bought the Be the Fight, because that is a 2025-26 calendar. So that gives me a couple of days, couple of years. There's actually 2 of them. I think I brought both of those. I definitely bought the Amazing Grace one because I have it in my hand right here. And this is a planner for 25-26. And then they had some other like desk planners. Schools, I don't know, in the district, they stopped giving out that large desk size calendars. Dollar Tree still sells them, but if you don't have the space, I know if I put that on my table, on my desk, it sounds real good, but after a while, it's not going to be good. I will not see my desk anymore. So these are smaller ones. Some of them actually have magnets on the back of them. So that'd be another way that you could stay organized day by day. You could put your little class schedule, or if you have presenters coming, you could put on your schedule, oh yeah, this week, Wednesday at this time, this class, this presenter is coming, and actually put it on your cabinets, metal cabinets, wherever you have that, if you have that. These are the resources that I use: Donors Choose, Dollar Tree. Some things that you may see that I have or seen and they're not at your Dollar Tree and you don't feel like going to 12 other Dollar Trees, you can buy them online. The only issue is it's going to be as a dozen. So the best recommendation is to maybe call before you start going to places, but it's still always good to have a fun Saturday hanging out at the Dollar Tree and checking out some of the new things that they have. I know we're not really ready for school and some people are already in school, but July is a good time to start going to Dollar Tree and checking out what they have before it's all gone. Even right now in the Dollar Tree, they have Halloween. So if you're a big Halloween person and looking for some new stuff for Halloween, go now. Kids is already at the Dollar Tree. So that's my 1, 2, 3 tips. Here is my information, full name, my email, my Instagram, my Facebook. There's two of them, but go to the one that just says Eboni Henry. Because you won't be approved from the other one. And um, and my LinkedIn, you can just search my LinkedIn. You'll find me. I already seen that 90 plus people in the last few days have already been searching my name. So I'm there. I'm searchable. Any comments, questions, or concerns? I have 4 minutes or 3 to move on to Miss None.
I have a, I want some, I have a, I'm going to ask you a question and ask you to kind of expound on it.
Uh,
Why is it important for you to visit different Dollar Trees? Because from time to time, I'm at home, Ebony will call me and she's like, well, I'm at this Dollar Tree at this place or in Virginia or in Maryland, if you're in the DMV area, is everything so drivable. But why is it, if you're really going to invest the time in searching Dollar Trees, why is it important to go to different locations?
because different locations, real life have different things. It's one of those places that they just ship and they have the basics, but then some of them have the extras. And then also about the capacity and the size of the Dollar Tree. So a larger Dollar Tree is going to get more things than a smaller Dollar Tree. Sometimes that smaller Dollar Tree will have something that the larger Dollar Tree doesn't have. Um, I follow people on TikTok and Instagram that show stuff on Dollar Tree. Like I'm still looking for that square hand sanitizer that costs $10. Well, the Dollar Tree apparently had it. And I've been looking for it. I mean, I've been high and low. I'm talking about South Carolina, Georgia, all the way up to Maryland. I still ain't found it. But then it was one of those like the person did a video and the staff was taking it. So that's the thing too. Things are becoming very popular on social media, and the workers are taking it. If they're young and they're paying attention, they're on TikTok too. They will take the stuff. They also have name brand products of things. I don't this juice, right? Well, no, it's something else, but it's a different, it's like one of those cocoa waters, right? My mom sent me a picture and was like, can you get me some of this, off of Amazon Fresh? Amazon Fresh didn't have that one in a case. And so I went to Dollar Tree and guess who had it? Dollar Tree. And there's a name brand water that we're spending like $3, $2 for, and a Dollar Tree has it for $1.25. And it's nothing wrong with it. It's just was surplus at wherever supermarket or something like that. And they just sent it to Dollar Tree. So it's best to go there, take your time. It's almost worse than going to the supermarket because I will go up multiple aisles several times and I'll see something different every time because people be in your way. And so instead of me getting frustrated, I just be like, I'll just come back because you kind of in the way, you and your kids, like, y'all need to move. So sometimes, like Casey will let you know, I will be on a full Zoom call with them, and I'll be at the Dollar Tree the whole time. And we ain't talking about a 20-minute, Zoom call. So get in there, make some time, and take pictures of stuff. I on my Instagram, you will see me post. I'll get excited about something, and I will post to my Instagram things that Dollar Tree has. So check me out.
Yeah, because you're always like waiting for one of your sons to get out of some type of sports practice.
I got 2 hours.
Use that time to just walk through a Dollar Tree, see what's new. But I always say, um, I didn't buy it, but you know, Ebony made me buy it. That's my
Right.
name. That's my new phrase. Ebony made me buy it. Like TikTok made me buy it. No, Ebony made me buy it. Um, Ebony introduced me to the online version of Dollar Tree, and that's pretty dope because I got some really nice bookends that have different inspirational titles and everything on it from the Dollar Tree, but I bought it in bulk from dollartree.com, you know. So, oh, that's a good statement to make. Stacy's saying Dollar Tree also does grants if you're within a
Yes.
certain distance from the location. I didn't know that. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And that's another
Well,
thing too. If you local, if you like, I shop in here all the time. You start knowing the people in there. I ask to speak to the manager, and corporate be in there too sometimes. So yeah, have them cards ready.
that's right. Well, thank you so much. We had a good time listening to all your tips about donuts, shoes, and the Dollar Tree. Everybody give Ebony some love, and we're going to stop the recording.